Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to change the color of every other row from your data coming from your database. So this is row 1, row 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it doesn't matter how many rows you have, every other one, we're going to change the color. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is open our PHP tags. And then we're going to include our connection to our database. So whatever that file is for you, you need to include it, whatever your connection file is. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set R to 0. So okay, we're going to set R to 0. That's what this is going to do right here. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get rows equals MySQL query. So what we're going to do is just whatever you want to select from your database. So anything that you want to display from your rows, just select that. And then what we're going to do is create a while loop. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the rows of the table that we want to display. Okay, and in my table, I'm gonna get the title row. So what we're gonna do is select all from drafts table. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1 to R. Okay. Then under that, we're going to create an if statement. Okay, and then an else. Okay, and then the first thing we're going to do is if R equals 2, because we want to make it the second row from the database, is what we're going to change the color. So if it equals 2, what we're going to do rows. Okay. I'm just gonna use a div. Okay, and then we'll just put the title row in here. Now let's just copy this whole thing, paste it down here. Okay, this one is what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this class row A, and this one row B. Okay, and then in the first if row, or if r equals 2, okay, under here we're gonna set the r back to 0. Okay, so set to 0. So what's gonna happen is, first up here we're setting this to 0. And then what we're gonna do in our while loop is each time this loop gets used, we're gonna add 1 to it. So for each row we get from the database, this belongs inside, that's right. So each time we get a row, we're gonna add 1 to r. Okay, so then down here, if r, if this gets 2 added to it, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the color, and then we're gonna set it back to 0. Now if it's not 2, if it's not the second time we've done it, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave whatever class was originally on it. Okay, and that's basically it. Okay, we need to name these row, not rows. Okay, and then what we're gonna do, we're just gonna echo it out in our HTML file. Okay. So all we're gonna do is, if it is the second row, we're gonna use this class, okay? Which is this class? Okay. Which is this class right here. So you can change the background color to whatever you want. The font color, you don't need any of that. And then on row B, you don't even really need a class on row B because that's just whatever it is. And that's how you do it. In a later tutorial, I'll show you how to line break like every 6 rows coming out of the database, or every 2. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe and comment on them.